Alright guys, I decided that I was going to plant marigolds all the way down this trench. And these are my marigolds, and as you can see, these are the red ones. You can see which ones are red. This one's obviously, these ones are orange. And when you dry it all out, see, these are the seeds. So I don't spend a lot of time doing this. I just kind of pick out you have to push them out, and I just put them in the trench as I go along. Make sure I get it really good. See, and there's so many inside here, look. There's like some red and some orange. Here's some red. And you can make them stretch further than what I'm doing. I'm overseeding, I guess, is what some would say. What are you doing, Bruce? So I just flick them along like that. Fill in my trench. It's not windy, so I can take my time a little bit. But there's so many. How I started this was a couple years ago. I bought, you can get these boxes of marigolds at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so then I just go along and cover that up like that. And obviously not all are gonna grow. Who cares? I only want the strong ones anyway. I don't want the sissy la plants. So how I did it was I had one garden bed. And I bought, I think it was like 4 or maybe 5 boxes of marigolds. And when you open, it's like a kind of a bigger box. And when you open it up, it's like something else is in it too. It's like some kind of weird dirt type stuff. And then you only have like so many marigold seedlings in it. So that's why I bought so many boxes, because I didn't feel like it was that many. So I spent like $4 or $5 on it. And then I just picked one flower bed last year. And I just let them all grow in that flower bed. And then I would deadhead them when the heads would start to die. And I would just throw it in this box. And I did that all the way up until it froze. And then they all died. And then I just threw the box in the garage for the winter. And then now this is what I'm doing this year. And then I plan to do the same thing, because I want the grandchildren seedlings. I want to keep doing it until they're so acclimated out here that eventually, wherever they start growing, they'll just keep coming back. I'm trying to acclimate them so that they'll just come back on their own. And I don't have to keep planting. Even though I plant them in different spots every year, I don't care. Because the reason why I like marigolds is because deer don't like them, rabbits don't like it, rodents don't like them. But bees love it. Dragonflies, butterflies, those type of things really like marigolds. And that stuff. What are you doing, Bruce? You causing mischief? What kind mischief is he trying to cause? Because I can see through the fence. It's not like I can't see. And that's how I start. I'm not a professional gardener. I don't know anything about gardening. What I know is what I'm willing to research. And when I started out, I lived in Central Point and I had the sunflowers. And in the front yard, I had these giant purple irises. And they were there before I moved in. And I just took care of them. And then when I moved, I just took a clump with me. And then I just kept growing them. And then when I moved out here, I met Jack. And he had a whole bunch of them. And he was cleaning his, thinning them out and gave me a ton. And so then I had all those. And what I know about giant purple irises is that they're toxic to animals. Deer don't like them. Rabbits don't like them. Field mice can't stand them. Jackrabbits don't like them. They're a deterrent for garden pests. And plus they're really super pretty. And they stay looking pretty good. They look good early in the year. And then they stay looking good clear into late. So that is one of the reasons why I like the irises. See, they'll stick to you if you're not careful. So that's... Ooh. Oh, I gotta sit down. It's a little dizzy right there. It's pretty warm. It's like high 60s right now. So that's how I plant my garden, is I pick things that are going to help me, not stuff that I have to spend all my time helping. I need things that are gonna be helpful to me and look nice. And irises make the giant irises make a great border from where I want to put in my driveway. So they're resilient. You can pretty much transplant them and you'll lose some, but they'll come back. You do have to thin them out every so many years. And you don't have to get the purple ones. There's gold and red and yellow, and the Dutch, I think, have some really, really pretty colors. I think I looked at getting, because I would like to get some different colors to mix in with the purple that I got. I thought that would be really pretty to do. Slide down. These are weeds. But I'm not even making a dent in this box, as you can see. Like, there's so many. Sometimes I just take a handful and dump a handful in it just to try to hurry it along. And I think this year would just be awesome to have so much color. And this will be like right in front of the sunflowers. So not that I don't really have too much problems. The deer eat a little bit of the sunflowers. It's usually the birds that are more interested in the sunflowers than any other rodent. I don't have, I do have, like, every once in a while I'll get 1 or 2 field mice in the garage. And I can hear them, like, the second they're in there knocking stuff around, and plus Bruce hears them too. He'll tell me. And then we'll go and set. I don't use poison. We just set regular traps because I don't need Bruce getting a hold of anything. Like, he never has, but, you know, why take the chance? Man, is it gorgeous out today. Like, I have people every once in a while. I'm sorry if this one's a boring video, which most of my videos are boring. But I get people that do ask me, you know, that they want to see me plant the stuff. I don't know why, what the point in that is. But they want to actually see me put it in the ground. But I usually just video what pops up, and I don't focus on what doesn't pop up because, you know, try again. And this is really early for marigolds, like usually like May, June, I would think, is when you'd want to do marigolds. But I want strong marigolds, and I have so many seeds. Why not try? Why not try to get it going? Maybe I can get some that the really hardy ones will pop up through, because marigolds really don't like cold. I buy marigolds sometimes at, what do you call it? Ace Hardware. They'll usually have some yellow or some different colors of it. And I try to get the yellow that there, because there's that really big yellow that I like. And I have that one. I planted it over with the tulips. I've already found it because it was on top. And I planted it with the tulips in hopes that I get a bunch. That's a lot in that hole. But we'll see how this works out. Pull this back some. Man, there's a lot of weeds right here. It's not a big deal. Usually the sunflowers will like choke them out. But I do like to try to keep as many weeds out as I can. It gets better every year. I don't use cardboard. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you put cardboard down? I tested that in an area. I didn't like it. Number one. Number two, the cardboard has glue and chemicals and all that kind of stuff on it. I don't really want to do that. That's like defeating everything that I do naturally. You know, I'm trying to just get it to grow naturally without me having to spend tons of money and time on stuff that I don't need to spend it on. And I don't want the chemicals in my ground. I don't want paper in my ground. I don't really think it really stopped the weeds, because I still had weeds that were growing on top of it. And I honestly, from the way my mind works, is that weeds get pollinated, or they blow in the air and then they drop into your yard. Like, I feel like it comes from that. Also comes from you letting your weeds get pollinated and then them reproducing. So, look how far we've gotten. All of that. So I feel like that in order to combat weeds, you have to, first of all, get to the root, stop the bees from pollinating, And also you have to do as much wind blockage as you can. You know, like obviously you're not going to stop at all, but you want to just get it down to where it's really manageable. And I feel like those are the ways that it's going to happen. I don't use weed killer because I never know where I'm going to plant a watermelon or peas or green beans. I don't know where I'm going to decide to plant something. So I want it to be as free from chemicals as I possibly can, because I'm going to eat it. And that's important to me, because I do sit out here in the garden and eat. I will pull a carrot out of the ground, wash it off with the garden hose, and munch on it like, you know, it's my last meal. Like I love that stuff. And I want my dirt to be kind of clean, just to, you know, in case I don't get my carrot that clean. You know, a little dirt. I want the kind of dirt that doesn't hurt you, not the dirt that does. I mean, I'm not even making a dent in this box. I can feel the wind come up a little bit. Okay, we're all the way right there. I think that is a sunflower. And that's our box. And then I was thinking I could do like a row right here. Kind of like discourage anything from wanting to come in right here. And I'm fine with some of it like blowing in between. There. But not even a dent. Look at all that. Did that whole line L shape. Then I was thinking that I could do like a trench over here. And marked it. Oh, my pants are wet. I did not realize that the ground was wet where I was sitting. Sliding along. So this is basically planting marigolds. And yeah, my soil probably isn't great, but it seems to be fine because everything grows. Like, look at my irises. And I was brutal to them last year. I dug them up for everywhere that they were at throughout my garden, and had my son dig me a 50-foot trench. Oh, there's not a lot of dirt right here. And we planted all of those. And look how great they've been coming back. And you've seen through videos me walking around my garden. You've seen the videos. So basically, look here. Like, I'm not even hardly making a dent in this box because one marigold does so much. I mean, look at all these seeds. I just want to make my bees really super happy. Like, I want to be generationally wealthy with bees. Like, I want to create a wealthy generation of bees. Like they're like that particular, the bees are like, yeah, let's go on down to the hot spot. And I want that hot spot to be my garden. And I want them to know that it's there every single year. Oh, look at there's an ant. He's probably mad at me. He's a red ant. I don't care if he's mad. And see, I figure I'd do this one, that row. But I have to go take a break. So, look, see, look. I'm only this box was full, though. I have managed to go through half this box. And I plan to go over to my daughter's. Not today, because I still have those. I need a rock or something I can put on that box so that the wind don't blow open. And then I'm going to do there. I can't do there because I planted beets and broccoli. I could probably do a line right here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do a line here, a line here, and pretty sure I don't have any place in here marked out because I've already got everything that I can planted in here. Last year I had them in this bed. This bed was so full of marigolds that's where this bed and then that bed over there. And I'll probably plant a whole bunch. I'll probably fill this with a bunch of marigolds. And then I have a big spot at my daughter's house where we're just going to do a real thick, heavy spot of them. And then we'll see how that works out. And then whatever I have left, whatever doesn't come up, like my bald spots or my bare spots that are not popping up, then I'll just go back to those areas and I'll just put more marigolds. And then that's how I'm going to do it. But I use the irises as a border. It works great. One day I'll be able to afford gravel and I'll gravel all this. And that will be my driveway. With a rock border kind of like so that the fence doesn't swing in and hit anything. I'll have like that's why I have that tire there and I stole the other tire, but I'll put like a rock wall coming. And where that turtle is, I want to put a nectarine tree. Or a mimosa. Whichever one pops up first is what's going to go there. I would like a mimosa, a pink one, but I really do want a nectarine tree. Alright, you guys, this is your bonus videos for marigolds. Probably not going to do any more marigold videos after I finish planting those. I'm going to try to keep planting them, but I probably won't do any more of them. So that's this year, April 2024, marigold planting. I probably won't do one video next year on it. So this is it. Marigold planting. There's your video. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. It's starting to cool down a little bit. The wind's kind of picking up. It was super hot, but I think the cloud, the sun is covered by the clouds. But those clouds are beautiful. Look how beautiful they are. Why does it look like from this morning's video to now video like there's more snow? This morning videos, it looked like there was, maybe it was wishful thinking. Melt. Melt. All right. You guys have finish having the rest of a happy day. Oh, by the way, there is 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. I think there was supposed to be 7 originally. Or maybe I just bought 6. I remember it cost me over $78 for all of them. I thought they were 7. There might have just been 6. Because I bought every color that they had at the time at Ace. That needs to leave. Alright. I was weeding a little bit, but lost interest. I'm gonna go take a break. All right, you guys take a break and treat yourselves good, because you're important. Bye.